what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Turbo Nemo coming at you with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Battlefield 1, and I've been analyzing a lot of the footage we've seen from other YouTubers like Jack Frags and Level Cap Gaming, and I've got to say that this game is looking like an amazing Battlefield game, and I cannot wait to play it this October. But in today's video, I'm going to be talking about everything that I'm excited for in Battlefield 1, so without further delay, let's jump into this video. So I would say the first and probably the best aspect of Battlefield 1 has got to be the timeline, and we haven't had a World War I shooter in pretty much forever. I honestly could not name a single World War I game till this day. I just don't know of many, and that's partly because a lot of the World War I games could have been overlooked by a more popular World War II game. It seems like World War II is constantly overlooking World War I, but at the end of the day, this was the Great World War. This was the Great War that was supposed to be the war to end all wars. So I'm glad that DICE and EA are actually spreading some light on the Great War, but that's easily got to be one of my favorite aspects of the game. World War I is such a dark and gritty time for the world, and I'm just so excited to experience the story mode as well as the campaign, because I really think this game is going to be a little bit more realistic than a lot of people think, because at the end of the day, guns don't work like they do in Battlefield 4. The guns back then had a lot of issues. They overheated, they jammed all the time. Now, I'm not a historian, but I got a feeling that this game is going to be a lot different than people are thinking. I think there's going to be a big skill gap that people that have not played a Battlefield game before are going to have to, overcome in order to really enjoy this game. And I think that's a perfect segue to my next point. Is I think this game is going to have a big skill gap, and that's another part that really excites me, because Battlefield 4 had a pretty good skill gap, but I mean, if you played the game for a while, then you could overcome that skill gap and it'd be a really fun game. But I think people are going to find out that whenever they're playing, they cannot just, play the game a lot and be better. I mean, yes, practice does make perfect, but I got a feeling that you're going to have to, really strategize to be good at this game. And on the topic of weapons, I've heard multiple YouTubers who have played this game say that these guns are not point and shoot. These guns are fucking realistic as much as possible. And yeah, I mean, it's not going to be completely unplayable. All I'm saying is there's going to be a lot more maneuvers you're going to have to adapt to that are not in Battlefield 4. There's not going to be a sniper rifle that jams in Battlefield 4, and that could be the case in Battlefield 1 because that happened during that time period. Now, the last few aspects that really excite me about Battlefield 1, the first one being the dynamic weather. I really love that aspect, and I think that that's going to be really cool. Now, the levolution in this game is supposed to be a lot more random, so instead of having a ticket triggered event or a time limit triggered event, there's going to be more of a random corrosion. So as tanks roll past and they blow up buildings and stuff like that, stuff just starts to corrode away, and I think that's going to be really cool, and it's going to add an aspect to the game that's a lot more immersive and realistic, and that part really excites me. Now, I would say the last and final thing that I'm ready for in Battlefield 1 has got to be the vehicle gameplay. So the tanks are going to be a lot more realistic, they're going to be slower in this game, and it's just going to be a lot harder to use. Now, I will say that's cool and all, and I'm definitely going to play with the tanks and stuff, but the part that excites me and has me the most hyped about Battlefield 1 has got to be the biplane dogfights. If they're anything like Battlefield 4, then I'm really going to love BF1, and I cannot wait to play it. I really hope the beta comes soon. It's supposed to release in October sometime, so we might be getting a beta in August or September. But yeah, guys, that's all for this video. Let me know what you thought of it in the comment section below. What is your favorite aspect of Battlefield 1 so far? Have you gotten to play it, or are you excited to play it on the beta and on the release date? Let me know down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to the channel. That would be very much appreciated. And also hit the like button, guys. And until next time, this has been your boy Nemo, and I'm out. Peace.
Bring the madness.